What is a cruiser's favorite way to show their entitlement? Well, write in a comment, of course. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. And we are going to share some survey comments with you today. I got several examples of just some honest to God laziness, entitlement, demand of some of the silliest things possible. Now, I didn't include the results, the numbers in these survey comments. Why? Well, because you can read the comments, you're going to hear the comments, and these people are not anywhere near in the majority, no way, shape, or form. But yeah, they still took time to write it. The question was still asked. They were still proven wrong. I guess the majority of cruisers out there just aren't as entitled as these folks. Now, first up today, we've said it once, we've said it twice, we've said it 3 times. If there's something special you want to cruise, something particular you want to have with you on your cruise, you bring it with you, especially when it's something small. It doesn't take up much room, but not everybody thinks that way. They think the cruise line should be giving it to them. Every room on every ship should be provided with hotel-style slippers. Nobody wants to walk around the room on bare feet, and some of us don't have room to pack house slippers. You don't have room to pack house slippers. They're not big. They don't weigh anything. You tuck them in the corner edge of your suitcase. I'm not really sure how they don't have room to pack house slippers, but look, unless you're staying in a suite or a type of room that provides those for you, or it's a perk that you get and you want house slippers, well, I guess you better put them in your suitcase and stop hoping that somebody else is going to provide them for you. Next, if you're a fan of Carnival Cruise Lines, you probably know, that they are doing some adults-only casino cruises. And they're pretty popular. People are digging it. People are liking it. Carnival's saying, we may do some more of these in the future. Adults only. No kids on board the ship. But what if that's not good enough for everybody? They don't want every adult on there. Only certain adults. If Carnival is serious about these adult-only cruises, then they should be 55 plus only. We do not want to be with 20 and 30 and 40 somethings. This would sell better for Carnival. Is it any surprise that they are not in the majority? Is it any surprise that the majority of people do not agree with them? What if we reverse this? What if we flip this? What if we said Carnival Cruise Lines is doing adults-only cruises, and if you're over the age of 55, you're not welcome? Would they then feel the same? Would they be okay with that? Why are we going to exclude any adults? Why? Because they're 20, 30, or 40, they shouldn't be on the ship? But some cruisers got to let that entitlement flag fly. Would you believe that there's people out there that apparently don't like crew members? They don't think the crew adds to the cruise. They don't think meeting crew members from around the world is anything important, anything special. They truly don't believe that the crew members are anything more than their servants. And they definitely don't want those crew members around them. This love-in for all the crew is nauseating. Disney are famous for keeping their crew away from guests. Why does Carnival allow crew to be eating in the same places that the passengers do? Not cool. How does a crew member eating in the same place as you, because they're not at your table, they're not affecting you in any way, shape, or form, so how does a crew member eating in the same establishment as you affect you so badly? Are they so beneath you they don't deserve to eat the same food as you? Do you not realize that crew members are human beings? What you're supposed to be. But I got to question that when you write in a comment like that of course was not a majority comment. Now I got to question the math on this one. Where did you get the information? Where did you get the numbers? Where did you come up with this data before you wrote this in? I am booked on the Paradise in October for a back-to-back. 7 in 10 Americans drink pop with breakfast. Why is it such a chore to get soda served with breakfast? Now, if you're one of those people that likes to drink soda with your breakfast, hey, more power to you. You're on vacation, wherever you are. You want to have a soda with your breakfast? You do you, of course. Doesn't affect me if you have soda or not. But does 7 out of 10 Americans really drink soda with their breakfast while on a cruise. Is that a real number? Is that a real statistic? Or is that just something you made up to try to make your point? A point that the majority don't agree with. So I wonder, is it really 7 out of 10? Or is it much, much lower than that? Personally, I don't drink soda with breakfast. Well, there's one. And finally, we have this type of cruiser. You know the type. They go into the restaurant, they sit down, they order their meal, they eat the entire meal, then demand a refund. This meal sucked. This meal was horrible. I hated it. Give me my money back. But if it was so bad and it was so nasty and it was so terrible and not done right, why'd you eat it in the first place? No, John, you are wrong. Just because I finished the steak does not make it unfundable. It was not good quality. It did not taste good. There was too much fat. If this had been blank, a refund would have been. Just mind-boggling, some people out there and in the way they think. I completely get a meal that you're paying for comes to your table. You look at it, it's not right. You take a bite and it doesn't taste good. It's not right. They did something's not right. And you say, hey, excuse me, this isn't right. They give you a refund, exchange it, whatever the case may be. But what I don't understand is how you go through that at the first bite, then continue to eat it until your plate is clean. Then you say it's not right. Then you say it doesn't taste good. Then you want a refund. It's just crazy. I booked a specialty restaurant. I paid for a specialty restaurant. I went in, I sat down, I ordered food, I ate the food. I am now full, but now I want a refund for it. I shouldn't have to pay because even though all those steps are completed, yeah, it didn't taste good. I don't know why I kept eating it. Give me my money back. Come on. No, absolutely not. If you ate the whole thing, you're absolutely not entitled to a refund. And surprise, surprise, the majority of cruisers agreed with that too. You're not entitled to that refund. So what do you guys think? Entitled cruisers, not entitled cruisers? Are they making reasonable demands? Are these things the cruise line should change? But my real question to these people out there is, who hurt you? What happened? You can tell us the story. What made you the kind of person that thinks you eat a meal and you don't pay for it? What makes you the kind of person that believes the cruise line should provide everything for you? What made you the kind of person that gets upset that other human beings are eating in the same establishment as you? Come on, tell us all. We want to know. Who hurt you? And that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.